What up, dudes? It's Gaz. Welcome to the Warframe video. So this is the fourth time I recorded this video. So I'm going to make it quick and to the point here. We are going to be using Helminth Inaros today. And it was supposed to be Helminth Trend, but we're doing Helminth Inaros. And we got a lot of stuff to go over. For the third time I recorded this video, I didn't read everything about all the stuff we were using. So now this will be proper information this time. Sorry about that previous video, guys, having incorrect information in it. I'm going to try to do my due diligence and give you the guys the good info here. So, what we're doing here is we're getting a crazy buffed up dog that's in a one-shot level 175 heavy gunners. We're going to get a bunch of armor on the Inaros. And we're going to AoE nuke a bunch of enemies with the mecha set bonus. As you can see right here on this heavy gunner, got slash proc on them. Going to hit them with some viral and heat as well. When they die, the AoE transfers and blows up the enemies. So that's the gist of this Helminth Inaros build. Make sure you check out the Twitch channel if you've not already at twitch.tv/gaz_ttv and make sure you sub to this channel. Let's go over the stuff we're using in this build, because it's a lot of stuff. So, general gist of this, we're going for Inaros Prime, Helminth subsumed with the Valkyrie Warcry ability. We're going to be using the Kuva Comb with a meme build with all status chance mods and 2 hunter mods to make it so our dog gets buffed up damage, because there's a mod called Mecha Overdrive that gives the dog status chance based on how high our status chance is on our primary weapon. So 473% status chance with this build in Riven, and then the dog takes that as well. So it doesn't matter what the comb, you're not going to be using the comb for damage, you're just going to be using it for a stat stick for your dog. So the dog is now going to be like a damage dealing monster. So Mecha Overdrive there, Mecha Recharge on there. It's going to make it so the dog's also going to mark an enemy with a little dog icon above their head every, I think it's every 12 seconds. And that enemy, if you kill it, they'll transfer the status procs enemies in a 30-meter area. So what that means is, like, if you hit them with a viral, slash, toxin proc, all that kind of stuff, they will transfer, and it kills everything. It's really, really good. We've also got damage mods in here, so it's going to do 1,241 damage per hit with a 9.6 multiplier and a 43% crit chance. If you want to min-max for damage, you take off Stalk, or whatever your preset mod is, and put Hunter Synergy in that slot, and then you also put a crit chance mod on your comb. The God Roll Riven for the dog stat stick for this would be critical chance, status chance on your comb. So here we go with Warcry. So the thing I got wrong before is that Warcry actually goes off base armor. And when I was doing my calculations for the previous video, I thought it went off of mod armor, because that's what people in chat were telling me. So I believe it will still take into account Arcane Guardian procs, but Mecha Pulse it will not take into account, allegedly. So I'm going to go ahead and just go with not entirely sure on this one. But I'll tell you right now, Mecha Pulse is very important for this build. In some situations, you're going to get 1,600% increased armor, which goes off your base armor, allegedly, from the wiki. I don't know if it's in a snapshot with Warcry. I was told it snapshots how much armor you currently have with Warcry. But, we'll leave that mystery up to people who want to nerd math it out more than I do, because I definitely don't want to nerd math it out at all. So, yeah, from just those two together, Guardians give you 900, and then the mods we have on a build give us about another 400. It's 1,300 armor right there. 1,600 increased armor, a 1,600% increased armor for Mecha Pulse in some situations, and then we've also got Scarab armor giving us more armor as well. So it's a lot. It's quite a bit of armor. I'm not going to try to put an exact number on it like I did before. That was a mistake, and I apologize for that again. But yeah, we're using Grace and Guardian. You could take off Guardian for Fury or Strike if you want more attack speed. So we're using the Kuva Nucor secondary to get that viral and heat on the enemies, so it will transfer the dog buff. You don't really need the focus on the dog buff. It's just more of a bonus, because it's just like it's like every 12 seconds, if you kill that marked target, it's AoE blow everything up. So that's pretty good. Even on the Steel Path Mott and all that stuff, it's great. And our melee weapon of choice here is the Pangolin Prime. There's whatever your best slash proc melee is, I'd say go with that. This is one of my favorites, and it will basically just make it so we have it slash higher weighted than Toxin, and then when the Weeping Wounds is fully stacked up, the Pangolin Prime has really high base status chance, so it will give us like double procs. And then we have a crit chance, crit damage Riven, getting us red crits, and they're red crit slash procs, and those transfer all the enemies, so good stuff. Naramons, we don't lose our combo multiplier. And let's get into the mission gameplay. I don't want to waste too much of your time here. I know that, like I said, I've recorded this video 4 times, so here's what happened. The first time I recorded it, there was copyrighted music in the background. Didn't want to do that. Second time I recorded it, I was actually on the Roar build the entire time, and I didn't even realize it. Third time I recorded it, there was incorrect information about how Warcry affects armor. So this is what you're getting now. With the other videos unlisted, there's lots of information in that video too. There's probably some things I didn't remember to mention here, like things like any Kubrow will do. Like you can, I'm gonna mess with the Pharaoh Predicite, I think it's called, tonight. So expect a Pharaoh Predicite video with Inaros, because let's think about it. Inaros is the Sand King and a Pharaoh dog. Doesn't that just sound perfect? Especially with how much, like, we're giving the dog like 12,000 health, and I don't want to put a number on how much armor he has because I don't want to do that. But it's also getting buffed by Warcry. Warcry does affect your teammates and your companions. And with our dog doing so much damage, he one-shots heavy gunners. Making them attack faster is definitely make the AI less stupid, to say the least. There's the AoE nuke from Mecha bonus right there. And like I said previously, you do want to put a negation swarm on here. If you have an umbra form on your Inaros, there you go. It's easy to fit a negation swarm on here. I might actually just take out Gladiator Resolve and run negate, because here's the thing: getting knocked in your butt as a Inaros is really, really annoying. So I don't like that. I would. This is literally just a test run right here, and I was having so much fun I stayed for like 20 minutes. So yeah, it's really, really nice. And this is with no Bane mod on the melee. I had Bane mod in the video, but yeah, I was actually running Arcane Fury here just for more attack speed. But then, like I said, the attack speed bonus from Warcry is nerfed for the Subsume version. It's lower, but like it's still giving you a good bonus. So I'm probably gonna take Prime Fury off in the future, like I showed in the video, and then put on a Smite mod in that slot. Smite mod for whoever you're fighting against, and this will be great against all factions. The only annoying thing is like you lose your armor bonus. Or rather, Warcry falls off when you walk in another fire bubble. So try to avoid. I know nullifiers usually aren't a problem for Inaros, and they're still not a problem for him. But yeah, just be careful, okay? Being careful as Inaros, I know that doesn't actually happen, but be kind of careful, I guess, maybe a little. And yeah, by the way, people that were saying I just discovered this, dude, I have a mecha bonus mod or mecha bonus video on my channel from over a year ago. So no, I didn't just discover this, but this is the first time I've used it on Inaros specifically, though. So when you get that armor increase up to sometimes 1600% armor increase from the mecha pulse bonus, that does apply to your dog as well. Your dog gets a bunch of armor. As you can see right here, the dog is not like really taking damage. The dog has shield gating and a shield regen mod, so it's kind of tankier than our Inaros in some situations, to be honest. He is not, and if he ever goes low health, I'll just melee, and like I'm constantly meleeing, so the dog is full health all the time with 12,000 health and who knows how much armor. So, yep. So here's some things for some upcoming videos, guys. If you have suggestions on Helminth videos you would like to see, please post them in the comments down below. I still have the comments from the previous video, but like I said, I wanted to re-upload it because there's incorrect information here. I'm planning on doing Helminth Trin tomorrow. I'm going to do a Pharaoh Predicite video day or two after that. I'm going to do, I guess I should do Helminth Mesa. Like, I have Helminth Mesa already set up, and I didn't like it as much as I wanted to. So, probably do that one anyway. Maybe that will be like a last resort if I don't have anything to upload for that day. I'll just do Helminth Mesa real quick. So I actually I put a lot of resources in Helminth. I got like 3 or 4 different abilities in Helminth Mesa at this point, so might as well try it out. Or might as well make the video on it. But yeah, this is really fun. If you are an Inaros fan, I'd say definitely try out this combination of stuff. The Kuva Comb is the highest stat chance primary in the game. So if you're going to be using the Mecha Overdrive mod, that's going to be your best stat stick right there. And if you're going to be doing like the transfer of status effects, I'd say definitely go with a slash build, just so it's going to transfer the slash and because here, viral heat slash transfer, really, really good. I mean, we don't even have Blood Rush stacked up right now. I don't even know how those guys, they're just dead. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Thanks for calling me out on not knowing what Warcry did in the previous video. I do appreciate that, guys. I do know pretty much everything in the game, but nitty-gritty little math stuff like that, I usually don't thoroughly investigate that. And I was going off what people were telling me, and yeah. It still does snapshot, allegedly, of what your current armor value is, so you will still be getting a bunch of armor, but it's not going to be, like, as much as I said in the previous video. So either way, guys, talk to you guys next time. Peace.